This unit is one of our ATEX stacker rotators. It's powered by air, but it's pneumatic hydraulic. So it also has power rotation on this control here. So let's pick this drum up and we'll tip the water into the green drum. So we set the band height and then we wheel the unit forward. The band goes round the drum. We then have a ratchet arrangement here. Connect on, and then we tension the band around the drum. Then we also have a rim clamp here, and this grabs hold of the top rim. That stops the drum sliding, particularly useful with plastic drums. That just connects onto the top lip of the drum there. And if we go back here to the controls, we have the lift control. Then push forward to the other drum till the drums touch. Keep your steering straight because you may need to adjust this backwards and forwards, and don't put the brakes on at this point. Then we can operate this lever here. So you have the pull lever for when it's high up in the air, or this one here. We also have an emergency stop. So if we press that, we can stop the lift or the rotation function. So let's tip into this drum. A little bit more height now. Push it forward a little bit, just to get the last dregs out. Unit's got rear wheel steering, so it's very easy to maneuver the unit. It behaves like it's very light, and then push the lever forward, put the drum back down. When you finish using the unit, put the brakes on at the back. We're now looking at the close-up of the head. So these arms can move in and out. So if I move this, I can move these in and out. And the same with this arm. This also moves in and out. Now, this band you can adjust from this position into these holes here. So if these pins are in this position for 205, 200 litre drums, this one will be 180. And that would be 120, that would be 100, and then down to 50. Really, you've just got to adjust the band so the gearbox pivot is in the middle part of the drum. So to adjust it is very easy. So for this drum, we want to set this in this hole because it's a smaller diameter. So push the arm in to make the gap a little bit smaller. Remove these two pins, grab hold of the arm, and then we just socket that in the next two pin positions there. So you can see these sticking out the back of the unit there. So we've moved it one whole position forward. Then re-put the R pins in the back of the band. That now joins the band. You can then open up the band. And you can see now if we bring this drum in, that's a nice angle. You know, it's a nice touching the drum all the way around. And the pivot is right in the middle of the gearbox. You can see the pivot on the other side is right in the middle of the drum. And that shows you in the correct position for this. So what I'll do now, I'll come around the other side and we'll tension it up. Okay, next thing we do, take the ratchet strap off here, reach around and fasten it on the door. Then we grab hold of this strap here and we pull this. So as we pull this, there's no gap in the band all the way around. Then we keep this in your right hand and then you tension it. And we only tension it until the drum starts to deflect, and then that's fine. Then this is the rim clamp, and this goes underneath the lip of the drum. And we can adjust this again, so we can change the height of this. So we take this pin out, we can set this at different heights, put it under the drum, put the pin in, and we hold this up underneath the drum, and then spin down the nut. So this supports it in the vertical, and it doesn't matter how slippy this drum is, it enables the band to cope with these egg-shaped Mausers, slab-sided plastics, or the steel's traditional type of drums.